Hey guys, my name is Michael and today I'll be walking you through week 6 at Shepherd. We're going to be focusing on user authentication this video, and I'll make another video focusing on password hashing. So for the first problem we have to log in as admin using default credentials. Let's just jump right into it and let's try admin and let's say admin, alright? This doesn't work. So whenever you get a new device, for example, a router or something, they usually come with default credentials. You should always change them because they're usually available for everyone and really easy to crack. So let's try password. There we go, authentication successful. So they didn't change the default credentials. Let's move on to the next question. Over here, just like weeks before, we have an admin only button. So when we click on it, we're told that we're not an admin and we don't have access to it. So if we go over to the post request, we have a bunch of fields that we can play around with. You guys should pause the video right now and try to figure this out yourself. But if you can't and you're having problems with it, you've come to the right place. So right now we get a little hint saying that the following sub-application. So keyword sub-application, and if we go over here, we see a sub-session ID. So why don't we try to decode what it means. So if we paste it into here and we decode it as base 64, we get it that it's a bunch of zeros and a 1. So that seems very close to our user ID down here. So we could play around with it. You should all try going with 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. But I kind of know that we have to go to 21. So we'll encode it back to base 64 and select it. Go back to our repeater and change the session ID to 21. And there we go. There we go. We joined the admins only club and we get our answer. So next question. Okay, now we have to log in as admin again, but this is a little bit trickier than the one before. So admin and the default password was password, right? It doesn't work. So the next best thing is we try to reset it. So we go to forget password and we type in admin, right? And it says that a token was sent to the admin's email. Okay, so we don't know what to do next. We can right click, inspect element, and just look through the website and see if we can figure something out. So we know that there's a form, left form, right? That's the first one. That's where we type in the username and password. You can see it's highlighted in the blue, or I hope you can see it. Over here, left form 2 is the reset where we send the email, and then we can open up script. You can see what's inside here. So if we look through it, we see that left form 1, left form is right here. Left form 2 is to reset the password, and there's also a third one right here. It says change password from. Okay. Change password form, and it needs a valid token. Token life is 10 minutes. So that gives us little hints. We also get the URL to post to, and we get the data. So this is very important. We know that it needs a username, a password, and a reset token. So let's close this. Actually, we'll need it. So we sent that email, and we'll use that as a template. So we'll go here and we know that the link to, or the post request should go to this link right here, 7AED58F and so on. So we change the post to that, right? Then we know that we have a few fields. We have a username field, right? We have a new password, right, field, right? We have, let's give him a password. Let's go with like random. I don't think we can use this, right? Alright, okay, so that looks like a good password. Let's see, then we need the token, right? Reset password token. And for that, we don't really know what to do. So let's just put something like hello world. Okay, and we go. Okay, so we got somewhere. So it says could not parse, manipulate date or time from token. So now we know that it's looking for date and time, and from the JavaScript we know that the token life is 10 minutes. So it should be, so we should technically give it the current time, okay? But it also gives us back the data that we typed in, and we typed in hello world, but we got question E. So that means it's expecting some kind of encoding or something like that. So let's troubleshoot. Let's take hello world and let's paste it in here. Let's try to encode it as base64 just to see if that's the correct one. We go back to repeater and we type this in and we get hello world. Okay, so we know that now it's encoding in base64. Okay, and now we have to do the date. So today is Tuesday, March 20th, and the time is 23:05, right? And I'm on Eastern Standard Time, and the year is 2018. So this is like standard date notation, date and time notation. You can find it anywhere online. So let's copy this and let's go back to the repeater and paste this in. So the token's too young. Maybe their clocks are a little bit off. Maybe they didn't follow daylight savings time or something. Let's try rolling it back. Okay, password change request success. Okay, that's good. Now we change the password to this. Now we copy over our new password and we try logging in. Admin. Welcome. There we go. Easy. So, next question. Let's see. Number 3. Okay, let's see. For this challenge, we have to log in as one of the users, okay? And let's try admin. So username not found. So I actually have a word list of like names. So we can send it over to the intruder. We go to positions, we clear it. Let's just add a password. Let's delete this and set our injection point, right? So we go to payloads and I have a nice word list over here. So we can select it and go back and paste in our word list and we'll start the attack. So what this is going to do, it's going to try all these names as our user. So we can see that subname Noah, password. And it's going to keep going, and we try Emily, Matthew, Lucas, let's see. And we also get a response. So it says that username not found. So we can try a bunch of names. Burp actually throttles the request. So if I was doing a big word list and I didn't pay for the premium membership with Burp, I would just make a bunch of these attacks with smaller word lists. It will make it go faster. So you just sit and wait, and then whoops, I think I found one. So this guy right here, that account actually exists. So let's go. We can actually stop this attack because we know this guy has an account. So we'll actually stop the attack, go back, and we'll try his name. Alright. Okay, so incorrect password, and we get his email too. So that's a good thing. Not for the developer, but for the attacker. And we can enter the email to retrieve the security question. So we can go over here and enter the name. Great. The first name of the person you first kissed. Okay. So let's actually try SQL injection. So instead of that, let's see if this works. Okay, that doesn't work. Let's try this. Okay, that doesn't work. So it has to be a valid email address. Okay. I think we got it. So we got an error on the back end. Okay, and let's try to elaborate on it. Okay, let's try union select. Let's think about it. We want an answer, right? From users, right? Where let's say username equals Sean, right? Okay, so that didn't work. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not answer. Let's try secret. Wait. Yep. Secret answer. Okay, invalid email address. So that didn't work. Let's try it like this. Here we go. I think we got it. So we got his first kiss, and we'll reset the password. Right? Submit answer. And here you go. We got the result key. So let's move on to the next question. Right? So let's actually try the same person from before. Okay, we got it. Great. Guess it's the same person. Let's try to do the same thing. And we're stuck. So favorite flower. Okay. So let's try SQL injection. So single double quote doesn't work. Escaping double, escaping single, double, single. Okay, so you can't do SQL injection. So let's actually try brute force. So same way as we did for the names, we can go over here, look at the request, actually send it to the intruder, go over to the intruder, we're clear, and we'll add this. We'll go to payloads, and I have a list of flowers over here. So we can select all of this, and go to verb. So we'll paste that in and we'll start our attack. So you can see that these are incorrect answers, but let's keep looking and waiting. All right. Okay, that looks promising. So that returned something, and if we render it, we get the welcome. So we found out the favorite flower. We go back to submit it, we get the welcome screen. So I'll do password hashing in a different video. Please stay tuned for that. There might be a link on the screen for it. Please like, subscribe, comment. Thank you guys for watching.